Good morning. It's like 7 a.m. I woke up about 20 minutes ago. I did technically wake up at 3 a.m. again. And I was awake until like 4:30 and then I went back to sleep. Because I didn't think that was the way I wanted to start today. Ooh, that is like really cold today. Wow! So I just did some morning stretches. I feel really stiff sometimes. I don't know what it is, but sometimes when I like wake up really early and then I let myself go back to sleep, I wake up and my body is just like in a lot of pain, like very achy and stiff and sore. I mean, it's like that most mornings anyways, but like worse. Like I can hardly get out of bed. Woo! Today I'm supposed to have a run for the 5K training. Let's see. I'm supposed to do 5-minute walking warm up and then 4 minutes running, 1 minute walking, repeat that 5 times, and then 5-minute walking cool down. So last week I had a day where we did, like I ran 0.5 miles and then walked a minute and a half and just repeated that until we got to 3.5 miles. So like technically I have run 3 miles. It's just not straight. Like I have breaks within it. And I felt probably my best after that run. Like that actually felt good. I felt fine. So even if I end up doing something like that at the actual 5K, I think I'm okay with that. Which originally I didn't think I would be okay with that, but I think I am okay with that because it's a longer distance than I've ever done before. And even if we're walking a little bit, like whatever. So anyway, I think I'm gonna make a cup of coffee really quick. I have been trying to do breakfast before coffee recently, but I really want to like get out there and walk and do my run before it starts to get warm. So we're not gonna do our slow morning today just because of that. Like I want to get out there, which I'm sad about. I want to do my slow morning, but I just feel like if I don't go now, I'm not gonna go because it's gonna be too hot and I'm not gonna want to go on the treadmill, and that's what happened like pretty much all last week. So we're gonna make some coffee. I'll drink my coffee on the walk portion and then I'll do the run, come back and have some breakfast. I made quiche yesterday, so at least we have like quiche to come home to. That'll be yummy. Okay, coffee. Okay, I have a big tote of medication, supplements, all of those things, and we're going to do a restock together. When I say restock, I really mean just refilling my weekly supplements. So this isn't including like any prescription. Well, technically these are all prescribed to me. Everything that I'm taking, well, most of the things that I'm taking in here are prescribed to me through my doctor. These are supplements that we talked about that I should be taking, all of that stuff. But this pill thing does not include my medications per se. These are just supplements. So let's go through it. These bangin' hair are one of the only ones that are not actually a prescribed supplement. This is something that I got in PR, but it was created by a fellow endometriosis warrior who actually went and got her medical degree. She's a naturopathic physician as well now, and created this Bang & Hair company. So I've been using it for the past week and I really like it. It's all gluten-free, made in the United States, and vegan. No sugar, no syrups, no natural flavors, no artificial coloring, no preservatives, and not fake like your ex. I love her. She's actually going to be coming on the podcast soon, and we'll talk to her about these as well. But so far, I've been really liking them. I am losing hair from PCOS, so if this can help me, I love. So we use those ones, and then most of the other things are prescribed supplements that I take for PCOS and endometriosis. So just gotta find them all. I just finished a scalp yoga class and I am dead. It's currently 9:07. That was so hard, and it's like heated to like 85 degrees in there, so they don't sorry, there's people walking around over here. They don't advertise it as heated yoga or hot yoga or whatever, but like it's always heated to 85 degrees, and I'm like, that's fucking hot yoga. Actually, I guess I don't know. How hot is hot yoga normally? It says hot yoga is typically set between 80 and 100 degrees, so I feel like that's hot yoga. That's hot yoga. And it's sculpt yoga, so we're like using weights and we're like actually doing exercises as well. That was really, really hard. I've been having like one of my biggest symptoms with endo recently, not even recently, probably for the last like 2 years, has been, oh my gosh, look at all this breakage down here. Damn. Has been my interstitial cystitis symptoms. So a lot of like bladder things. My doctor is pretty sure that I have endometriosis like all around my bladder because I feel like urgency all the time, like I need to pee. And I have like heaviness in my stomach, which I think is like my bladder feeling really heavy. But it feels like I need to pee really bad all the time. And I'll go pee like every hour or whatever because I try to like force myself. I'm like, no, you don't actually have to pee. You literally just peed. But it gets even worse when I'm like doing exercises or workouts. And I think it has something to do with like trying to engage my core and my muscles, my abdomen, which I like don't have any because I've avoided for so long engaging those muscles because it hurts. Like every time I engage my abdominal muscles, I end up getting endo cramps. And now I've been getting like, if I'm engaging my core, I have to pee. So I was in this like hot yoga class and we were doing the cardio portion. So I was like kind of like bouncing around and trying to keep my core tight. And I thought I was going to pee myself. I go to the bathroom and it was just like a little trickle. Ugh, it's so annoying. And then, but it's so frustrating. Like, how am I supposed to focus on this workout class that I'm dying in when I also feel like I have to pee the whole time? And I like started getting cramps. It's so frustrating. I'm just trying to be healthy. Whatever. Anyways, speaking of health, I'm going to go to Target and I'm going to get a pumpkin spice latte because I haven't had coffee yet. We were out of milk this morning, so I couldn't make myself a coffee to go. So I'm quite sleepy right now. But I'm going to go to Target and I'm going to grab some of my things for the autumn curriculum stuff. So I'm going to grab notebooks. I have a list of things. I also need just like a couple of other things from Target, like my boyfriend needs deodorant and stuff. So I'm gonna grab notebooks, deodorant, milk for my coffee. And then I also wanted to look at like the pens, the highlighters and stuff, and like I might get just like a journal in general for like journaling. And I also wanted to look at like the little like sticky note thing. Like I don't need actual sticky notes, but you know, like the like page things. Like I don't know, I'll show you guys when we're there. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then on my way home, I'm also getting a little bit hungry right now. Don't know what I could eat that's like relatively healthy. I don't know. Starbucks has like egg bites or whatever, but I really don't like them. We'll figure something out. And then I have to pick up my comforter from the laundromat on the way home. So let's go do it. Good morning, actually good afternoon. It is 12:53. It is 12:53 p.m. on Monday, September 1st. It is officially fall. Well, officially fall for all those who celebrate. I know fall technically does not start until September 21st, but it is 100% fall in my home, in my heart, in my eyes. Look at my bun today. That was embarrassing. That's getting cut out. Cut. Anyway, today is day one of my autumn curriculum. I also am doing, because I'm crazy, I don't know what to tell you. I'm a wild child, okay? I signed up for Sophia. Actually, I'm realizing I've never said her last name. Sophia Pinella. Bestie Chats, her podcast. I just signed up for her 30-day, like September fitness class. It was $49. It's cheaper than ClassPass. Like, sure, I signed up for it on a whim because I just was like, okay, I constantly see things about this. I'm just gonna try it. I'm trying to get into my best health version of me, shape, learning, being the person that I want to be in the month of September. I'm always trying to do this, but I'm really like putting my best foot forward and I'm doing this. I'm coming to you guys at 1 p.m. because I was babysitting all morning. The family that I babysit for on the side was in Paris all summer. I was watering their grass for them like all summer because they were gone. And they just got back. Oh my gosh, they got me the cutest little gift too. Adorable. It's from this little like gift shop in Paris, and I like love the wrapping paper as well. I don't want to hurt it, but it's just this little journal from Paris. Like, how cute. I've been to Paris as well, and I'm realizing that I like didn't bring home any souvenirs. Like, what was I doing? I think I have a magnet somewhere. I don't know why it's not. It's a Christmas magnet. I don't know why it's not up here, but this is just a journal with a bunch of blank pages, like completely blank pages. And I'm kind of thinking like I might use this for this like autumn curriculum challenge and use this as like my daily journal for this next 16 weeks. I thought that would be kind of like a fun way. Because I'm not really, a lot of people are like, oh my god, I would never use it. It would just sit there, and I'm like, okay, well, I want to use the things that I have. And then also, like, it'll be nice to maybe, like, look back on. I'm also the type of person that, like, when I journal, I keep them around, and I'll go back and, like, read what I was thinking and feeling and see, like, how I've... Good morning. Oh my gosh. I just woke up, like, 20 minutes ago. We have a busy day today. We have quite a busy day today. I have my normal work day, which is a little bit weird today because I decided I would flex my hours a little bit because I have a couple of podcasts. Well, I have one podcast interview today. So my day's just a little bit chaotic. It's pretty early right now, and I'm gonna start to get some work done for my 9 to 5. Also, yesterday was Labor Day, and it was also day 1 of my autumn curriculum challenge. My just autumn curriculum that I created myself. So I wanted to give you guys like a recap on that really quick. The autumn curriculum trend is something that's been going around TikTok, but like making it a whole semester, 16 weeks, isn't necessarily going around TikTok, but like the monthly curriculum, which is basically you just like every single month you take like a list of books that you want to read or like subjects that you want to learn about, and you create a syllabus, if you will, a curriculum. I decided I would do it for the whole semester because I just thought that would be fun. Okay, so my courses are women's studies, physical education, which encompasses my first 5K, that's at the end of this month, and then, well, technically it's my second 5K. I did run a 5K 10 years ago, but it didn't go well. I'd never trained for it. My boyfriend just asked me to run it with him, so I did I just thought I could. I don't know. I couldn't. I puked at the end. It was not a good experience, but I want to overcome that. So my first real 5K, I guess, that I've like trained for is at the end of this month. And then after that, I want to start training to run 5 miles. So like not another race, but just like run 5 miles. And that I'm going to be doing like all of October, November, December. On top of that, I want to start building in strength training. I've been doing strength training a little bit for the last month, like once a week, but I want to start building it in a bit more. My problem with strength training is that I'm just like not comfortable in the gym. Like I don't really know how to use the machines. So that's part of my physical education course, is that I want to like learn how to use the machines and like not feel so uncomfortable and like awkward at the gym. I just feel like I don't know what I'm doing, and then I look weird because I'm probably doing the movements wrong and all that stuff. So that's part of it. I also have business and entrepreneurship, creative arts, and then hobbies. The hobbies are baking/cooking, golf, financial literacy, and working on a children's book that I've been writing for like 2 years. Okay, so there's more that goes into that. I made a whole separate YouTube video on my autumn curriculum that you can go watch. I also recorded a whole podcast on this that you can go listen to, the Chronic Chronicles pod, that's out everywhere that you stream podcasts. So if you want more on the autumn curriculum, there's stuff. Okay, that all being said, yesterday was day 1 for me, and I did complete my tasks. I had to read 1 chapter of In the Flow, so good. I did that. I also went to the gym yesterday, and I did it kind of like a mix of machine-based, but mostly with just dumbbells because I feel a little bit more comfortable doing that, but I did use 1 machine, so yay. But yeah, so yesterday was Labor Day, and I babysat, and I ended up having an endo flare towards the end of the day, and I'm not really sure why, but I don't know, I just didn't really feel that well. So I got this from Some Days, this package yesterday, and I used some of this new Solace soak. It has magnesium and arnica bath blend. Cute. I love a hot bath. That's like my number 1 thing for pain relief. But yeah, I got like a couple new things from Some Days. I love Some Days. So there's that. In other news, we did some barbecue chicken last night. That was really good. But I let myself not do my cleanup shift for the night, my closing shift, because I was just cramping and I like didn't feel the best. I was like, okay, I'll do that in the morning, and now I'm regretting that I said I would do that in the morning because my kitchen is a disaster. It's a disaster. And I'm quite tired at the moment, and I have a lot to do. So I'm like, should I just like bust it out right now and get it over with? Or should I start doing work right now? It's a busy day, guys. This is currently, there's just stuff everywhere. Currently what we're working with. We have like pots over there and stuff. So we're gonna get this cleaned. This is looking much better. Clean, dishwasher going. We're wiped. I am now getting ready for a podcast recording. I have a guest on the podcast, and I'm really excited to hang out with her for an hour. It's still pretty early in the morning. I haven't had what time is it? It's 8 a.m. So this podcast recording will go until 9 a.m. And then directly after, I have a work meeting for my full-time job. And then after that, I have some like business things I need to get done, admin tasks. And then over like my quote-unquote lunch break, I have a partnership meeting with a pretty cool company that I'm excited to talk to them and see like how we can collab on some things. I don't think I want to say what the brand is yet, just because I don't know where it's gonna go. So, but anyways, I think the brand is pretty cool. It's created by a doctor. I already had a cup of coffee this morning. Trying to not drink coffee after noon. So I have 2 back-to-back meetings. Probably after my work meeting, I'll make another cup of coffee because your girl needs 2 cups of coffee. I just can't have it after noon because insulin, blood sugar, and yada, yada, yada. Okay, I'm gonna finish getting ready. Okay, I think that'll do it. I put a little bit of dry shampoo in my hair and just took my what is this? My dry bar, blow dry brush, just to give it a little bit of shape because I washed my hair and did a blowout yesterday. Put a little bit of my daily, I don't actually wear it daily because I work from home, but my quote unquote daily makeup, very simple. I've really been into the no mascara look lately. I just curl my eyelashes, but here we are. And then this is the fit. This is our podcast fit of the day. Very simple. Literally all you're gonna see is my upper half. So we're staying in our PJ pants. I absolutely love these pants. They're from Target. I just got them in the green and white color too, but love. Very basic fit for today for the pod. Oh, hi, sophisticated lady. Look at her little paws are crossed. She's so cute. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just getting my water ready for this podcast recording. I've really been liking just this Crystal Light raspberry lemonade. And then putting electrolytes in it instead of an actual electrolyte packet, like the Element packets. I was on the Element packets for a while and I still really like them, but I feel like I've just been really loving Buoy, these hydration drops. And this one thing has 40 servings in it. That's amazing. So, loving. Getting my little water ready. We are going to do an interview with Dr. Ginger Gardner. She is a pelvic floor physical therapist. I had a pelvic floor occupational therapist on the podcast, 7 or 8 months ago. Yum. But I'm excited to talk to her. She specializes in endometriosis, vocal pelvic floor, which is interesting. like connecting your voice to your pelvic floor. I've never heard of that before, so we're going to talk a little bit about that. She also focuses on like hypermobility, menopause, a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm really excited to talk to her. I want to talk about endobelly and like deep core movement, stuff like that. So I think it's going to be a good podcast, but trying to get more water in. I don't want to drink water. I want another coffee right now, but I'm making myself wait. And at least finish this bottle of water in this podcast recording in my next meeting, and then I can have my coffee.